This is from Hess Amarata. We're going all the way back to the 1970s on this one. We're going to walk you all the way around this particular piece so you can see the box. Now, back in the day, this would have been destroyed under the tree before it ever went anywhere. So this is a very cool piece right here. All right, cool little piece right here from 1975, 76. They made similar ones in both years, and we'll see the difference in a moment. This is your Hess truck. So he's about, I'm going to say about 14 inches or so across. We'll show you the size marker on the front, and then we're going to get into them. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spin them around for you. I want you to see all the accoutrements. The main thing is we want to make sure that everything there appears intact, and it does. You have a lot of times with this kind of vac metal silver, you have a lot of cracks and breaks, and sometimes that gets lost. These doors, we'll see in a moment, do appear to open and close, and they all seem to have good colors and tails. So finish it up right there. We've shown you all the way around. I do want to show you inside. Now look at this. This is for like a car battery is what this took back in the day. We're not going to test it. We often do not test electronics. It's very seldom that we do that unless it's like sometimes some handheld games and stuff we do it for various reasons. But I do want you to see the doors do open. Man, that is squeaky. And what's inside? Well, we got those barrels. But I do want to show you on the other side that it also opens over here. So again, giant battery compartment. And barrels again. So let's dump those out as they try to escape. Young Johnny back in the day. You can see, maybe you can't, but those are hollow on one end. You know, that's how you carry gasoline products. It's just in an open like that. So on this end it's sealed, but on that end it's just open. I guess you put some water in there. And young Johnny back in the day did not make a difference. So this one is labeled kind of upside down, but it's still very cool. We're going to get a little bit of a hero shot for the catalog with that one right there. And then I want to show you the actual truck itself. So, whoo, that is squeaking. It sounds like it's just filled with bats. Again, we're not going to test this one, but I do like to show you. You can get in there and begin there. Look at that. The wires are just right there sticking out. Are they supposed to? I can show you the battery compartment. That's what I do like to do for you. I don't know if you can open it. Yeah, there we go. So I'll show you the inside of that battery compartment just so you can see that it's not all rusted out. You're going to have some rust in there. You can still see the wires, so maybe it does work. But in my professional opinion, I always just go with assume it does not work. And if you get it and it does, oh man, huge bonus right there. I am going to, again, in professional opinion, assume that this is just seeing better days. However, we don't see any of that battery acid that sometimes appears in there. So I'm going to close that back up very carefully. You can see it's not terribly difficult, but I'm not terribly talented. So now what's going on right here? I do want to show you that something seems a little bit off here. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it got a little bit maybe stepped on back in the day, a little bit stomped. Because if you look, that tire is just not quite. No, that's because I have it off the platform. It's just not quite lined up. So the wheels do all spin freely. That doesn't seem to be an issue. I think it's just a matter of maybe applying a little bit of pressure down that way. So that front wheel, as you can see, it's not quite. Let's see what we can show. It's too small. Let's take this random puzzle piece that you just have lying around. You can see. Oh, you can't see. Random puzzle piece, you can see it's not quite flush with the ground. And again, that might be because this one's hanging off the edge, but again, it does here and all the others. So take that for whatever it may be worth. Nevertheless, I think this is a cool piece. And since most of you collectors out there are not necessarily going to be playing with these, but rather putting it on a shelf, putting it with the rest of your fun Hess Truck toy collectibles collection, I think it's still a fantastic piece. You're going to get the truck, the box, the 3 barrels. I believe these originally came with 4, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but zoom out so you can see the whole thing. We're going to get a shot like that, and then I want the hero shot here so you can actually see the fun art that is on these boxes. And man, somebody is going to relive the 1975-76. Now 76 is when they started printing Hess on the barrels, and this was a little bit different, just slightly boxier. Is it possible to tell definitively if these were a married set? No, it's possible that Johnny picked these up later. This was a single owner collection, so I suspect he did not. I suspect this is the 76 version, but either way, you're going to get a fun, cool, collectible piece right here. From 1975/76, the Hess gasoline tanker.